These poems are dedicated to all those whose lives have been spent in bringing peace to this planet. Wherever you are, I bow my head. May peace be on this earth. We are all united with the thread of love. May each one of us realize the garland of life.
Pondering is a lost skill. Pondering is a lost skill. During ancient Greek times, the art of pondering was in full force. This was considered the golden age of thinking. Pythagoras, Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, and many more. Even the average citizen pondered about life. This was a golden age of thinking. Currently, we are texting on the freeway of life. There's no true dialogue with each other. Many people spin the truth. Truth is fiction. Fiction is truth. Flaming the other side is the norm. People think only within party lines, even if it's against their conscience. People think only inside their box. We elect leaders who have a shallow thinking. Did you know a bully can't think properly? The mind and heart must be in accordance to have proper thinking. These leaders, and many at large, have cloudy thinking. The ancient philosophers knew this. The mind gets cloudy when morals and ethics go out the door. You see, true thinking comes from the wisdom that lies within. True wisdom can only be entered with kindness and innocence. People who mock others have the door of wisdom closed to them. The universe does not give secrets to those who would harm others. This is very subtle. A person who mocks others has a crude mind. He will seek revenge in any way he can. It's all about me. A person who ponders about life is kind to others. This is man's true state. Ponder this over. Where do you lie? Where do you want to go? Do you want to discover your piece of the puzzle?
Improve darkness. When I was young, my brother and I had a paper route. Once a month, we had to collect money from our customers. One night, I was out by myself. A man was hiding in the bushes and said, "Hey kid, come here." I ran as fast as I could down the block. I was traumatized. From that day forward, I was scared of the dark. I ran when I had to take the trash at night. To make a long story short, I was 18 years old. I wanted to travel the world. I wondered how I could do it if I was scared of the dark. I had to face my deepest fears. Well, my motivation was greater than my fear. I overcame my fears. I would love to watch the stars at night. I went all around the world, soaking in different cultures. It was an experience of a lifetime. Beyond our fears lies incredible experiences. Our fears hold us back in life. What is holding you back? We are in the same boat together, called the ocean of life. Let's help each other on this journey. Let's help each other face our fears. That is part of the video game of life. We can go to the next level. We can soar like an eagle. This is our true nature.
Improve darkness too. When I was young, I was taught a misconception of darkness, that darkness was evil. Yet I love to see the stars twinkle in the night. I love to meditate in a dark room. It feels like a cocoon from this world. A magnificent redwood tree is born from a single seed. It begins growing in the dark soil. The tree is mighty, and its roots are in darkness. This is the yin-yang of life. Darkness and light need each other. These are the two forces in life. Yet the mind can become cloudy. The mind can become dark. The mind should be your best friend. We should train our minds just like we train a dog. A wild dog can cause harm to others. A trained dog loves to cuddle with you. All the wars got started by the unruly minds of men. Minds that cannot see the beauty of life. Minds that love to send the innocent into battle. They fought the wars for them. Maybe you're the answer to establishing peace on earth. Peace on earth begins when you find your true nature. The mind is like a tuning fork. Whatever you focus on, you become. If you focus on kindness daily, your mind becomes kind. Wouldn't that be wonderful if we all did that? Misfits. There are no misfits. They are a figure of your discrimination. When you see a person of another color, race, or creed, rejoice. The entire universe embraces diversity. Don't get caught in the web of your limited thought. The power of love is sustaining the entire universe. The power that is keeping you alive is keeping the entire universe alive. Because we only focus externally, we are divided. We only identify what we know. If someone has a different color, religion, or race, we tend to mock them. Yet the Creator never mocks its creation. Only people who have tainted glasses mock the other person. Wearing murky glasses create shady vision. Shady vision leads to discrimination. Discrimination leads to violence. Violence leads to war. War leads to repeat itself. This is an ugly cycle. This cycle has been repeated thousands of times. When will we go beyond this broken record? The wise man says, discover your true nature. You exist inside each human being. Your essence is the same. Stop your dreaming. One of the worst things our parents and teachers said to us is, stop your dreaming. This stunts our growth on the journey of life. We lose our inner intuition. We can't think outside of the box. All creative ideas and solutions stem from the dreaming state. Dreaming allows us to get in touch with the subconscious, which is running the show. By ignoring your dreams, we rely on the mind to govern the show. Not a good idea. The mind becomes cloudy. We can't see that. We think that is our normal state. Society says, Johnny, stop daydreaming. Come back to reality. Each time someone says that to you, it just takes you one more step away from your true nature. The other person saying this thinks he is giving great advice. Yet, it's advice you don't need on the journey of life. They may have great intentions. It only reinforces that the journey in life is only an external journey. Thank God people like dear old Albert listened to his dreams. All great discoveries and answers lie inside the dream state. All creative endeavors lie there. All emotional issues can be healed there. The dreamtime state is all around us. We just stumble and fall into the dark. Dreaming brings light into the darkness. Just think, one candle can illuminate an entire room. Inside of you lies billions of candles just waiting for you to discover them. That, my friend, is your true nature. A verse. On Saturday, January 5th, 2002, I received a Kabbalah message. Look up the word Avarse. I forgot that message for over 19 years. Fast forward 19 years. I wrote a book on Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Patanjali taught about the 8 limbs on the tree of life. The Jains have the same identical teachings. This is from one limb they have. Apargata, non-avarse, non-possessiveness. The definition of avarse is an excessive or insatiable desire for wealth or gain, greediness. This excessive desire for wealth or gain has been around for thousands of years. It looks like the rock has always been on our shoulders. Nothing is ever enough. Billionaire wealth grew 1.3 trillion since mid-March 2020. Well, that's insanity. Yet how much did you make last year, if any at all? Millions of people lost their jobs. 1 out of every 5 kids in America doesn't have enough food to eat. Many of these fine billionaires give less than 0.001 of their profits to charity. That's like giving 1 penny and patting yourself on the back. We can change this world if we understand and feel the connection that we are all sailing together on the ocean of life. Let's help and support those in need. That's the least we can do. We are going from me to we. Ponder this over. It took me 19 years to look up this word. In each and every moment, the universe is offering advice. Sometimes we listen and then forget. Pay attention to your life. The universe is talking to you. Obstacles. The definition of obstacles is as follows: a thing that blocks one way, or prevents or hinders progress. Sounds like life. Life will always throw us curveballs. That's the nature of life. It's how we react to those curveballs that matter. We can be positive and uplifting with the situation, or we could be down in the dumps and have self-pity. It's up to each one of us how we react. The same exact situation can happen to 2 people. One person will take the high road. One person will take the low road. One person will get angry. One person will simply smile. One person loves the rain and jumps in the puddles. One person gets soaked and complains every step of the way. One person holds the precious jewel. The other person throws the jewel on the ground. One person says, whatever happens, happens for good. The other person says, woe's me. Attitude is everything in life. Attitude creates your actions, whether good or bad. These actions lead to a habit. Your habits define you as a person. Either one has sour grapes in life, or one sips on the sweet wine that has been offered. You determine the outcome. It's as simple as that. Dear old Alfred, when I was in 6th grade, I had Mr. Walker as a teacher. One day, he went around the room asking each person, "What was your hobby?" When it came to Alfred's turn, he said, "My hobby is to read the dictionary." The class laughed. Yet fast forward around 60 years, I still remember that. I don't remember any of my fellow classmates sharing their hobbies. I guess I picked on his hobby later in life. I love the power of words. I use this tool called Grammarly. It's a great spell checker and it checks for grammar. Here are my latest statistics. Productivity. You are more productive than 98% of Grammarly users. Mastery. You are more accurate than 98% of Grammarly users. Vocabulary. You use more unique words than 96% of Grammarly users. Words checked with Grammarly over time. 41,808,197. Total words checked by Grammarly since May 20th, 2017. 58,166 last week. Thanks, Alfred, for sharing your hobby with the class. Wherever you are, your words that day planted a seed inside of me. I was too young to clearly understand that you were thinking outside of the box. Yet you dared to tell the class. I applaud you for that. Sometimes seeds are planted in ways that we never know. I was probably one of those who laughed. Sometimes we laugh when great wisdom is shown to us. My friend, Guy. The first person I met in India, going back 50 years this year, was Guy Nori. His mom was also there. We spent time in Montrose, Colorado, putting on a grand festival, and that was the last time I saw or heard of him. Last year, we stumbled upon each other on Facebook. Our paths are intertwined. Both of us were involved in technology from the early 80s. Both of us loved to meditate. Now, that is an incredible combination. We are collaborating on a series of projects together. I'm more creative now than ever before. The computer industry thinks that people our age are all washed up. Boy, do they ever have that wrong. Meditation leads one into silence, where all creation gets created. There is an infinite well of wisdom that exists within. Guy and I use this well for our projects. It exists inside of you also. Anyone can tap into it. You have free will. Life is an incredible journey. That people that come into your life may be someone you haven't seen since your childhood. I trust the universe to manifest what I need on this journey in life. We are all guided. The more I see, the more I see evidence of this in my life. The web of life reveals itself when we are ready. Being ready means one is focused upon the jewel within. The universe is shy and humble. Only a child can understand this message. Our daily anger towards one another prevents us from seeing this inner wisdom. We place our own internal clouds over the sun within. Ponder this over. I'm blessed to have God in my life. Count your blessings. Be kind to others. Just smile at diversity. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends, wherever you are. Some are living, some have passed away a long time ago. Rejoice in this present moment. It truly is a present. Behind your breath lies the answer to this riddle. In the midst of the storm of chaos lies your inner shelter. Your shelter has a cozy fireplace where you can sit beside it. All the troubles of the world simply fade away. In that state, one would call it eternal peace. That, my friend, is your true state. We have placed inner blinders over our eyes. We can't listen to the sweet music being played. We can't feel the inner fire of love emanating within. We can't see the light of the fire. When we close our eyes, we see only darkness. All the great spiritual masters said, the kingdom of heaven lies within. This is not a metaphor, but an actual experience. This life is meant to discover the jewel within. The universe is playing a hide-and-seek game with you. This life is like a video game. Which level are you on? There are infinite levels to discover. Each level brings wisdom and awareness to you. The operating system, the hardware, the software have been put in place since you were born. You are hardwired for that experience. One who pays attention to the external and internal understands this message. Only you can solve this puzzle